The Saints are NFC South champs for the fourth year in a row after their Christmas Day win against the Minnesota Vikings. That was a good game. Now they're set to finish the season strong on Sunday against the Carolina Panthers. And it's a game that actually does mean something. Here with more on that is sports analyst and for WWLTV.com and host of the Saints Happy Hour podcast, Ralph Marlboro. Thank you for joining us, Ralph. And what a game that was. But first of all, let's talk about this game on Sunday against the Panthers. A lot of times it's a meaningless game at the end, but there is some meaning to this one.
Well, there is, but Eric, play the breaking news banner. Alvin Kamara just scored again.
Yeah.
This game is big. Look, the Saints, they need Seattle to win. We need Chicago to do the Saints a favor and make up for being mean to us after Katrina and doing all their mean banners in 2006. They need to beat the Packers so we can have a three-way tie, Saints, Seattle, Green Bay, all 12-4. Magically, the Saints get the #1 seed. It's math. It's complicated. I don't need to explain it to you. Just root for Seattle, root for the Bears, root for the Saints. But, yeah, this is an interesting game. Carolina, they're not very good, but they play hard. And I was thinking the Saints are going to rest people, Eric. But I don't think they can now because the 2 seed is really valuable.
Yeah, because you want that bye week. But let's go back to Christmas Day game. Alvin Kamara, I kind of wish, as much as I love to see Taysom, score, I wish they'd let Kamara just get all 7.
Yeah, I feel like Sean Payton, he knew that he botched it, and then he's like, oh my God, we got to get him this 6th touchdown.
Yeah.
And they threw the ball even though they were way ahead. Sean, you should have got him 7.
He should have had 7
Christmas touchdowns. That would have lived forever in our hearts. It would have been like the greatest holiday memory for the Saints ever. And yeah, it was fine. Taysom scored, but you could have had 7. The chance to get 7 touchdowns. That's like the Haley's Comet. And I feel like Sean, we love him, but he kind of botched it.
Well, and the last time that happened was 1929, so that's been a long time record.
Yeah, I mean, like the last time. Look, anything before television, Eric, doesn't count. Let's just be real. So this would have been this record, and this Alvin Kamara record, it's probably going to stand for like 20, 30 years because to score 6 touchdowns, you just need a confluence of luck and strange events to happen. I got to say, Eric, though, it's right up there with like Drew Brees' 7 touchdown passes, Deuce in the playoff game against Atlanta, Gleason's punt. Like it's going to stand up there in the Mount Rushmore of great Saints individual efforts forever.
And Kamara's getting all the love he deserves from sports writers, sports people all around the country, the fans, because, I mean, he is a special player.
He is, and I want to thank him for solving the Saints' problem of always losing to the Vikings in the playoffs, because, Eric, you can't lose to Minnesota in the playoffs if you eliminate them from playoff contention. But the one thing I'll say about Alvin Kamara, he's been great this year, and give Sean Payton a little bit of credit in that he has really sort of eased Kamara's workload over the stretch, sort of post-Thanksgiving, and given him less carries and sort of leaned on Murray more. In the Denver game, Murray had more carries to try to keep Kamara healthy for the playoffs, because the last 2 years, Kamara hasn't been healthy in the playoffs, and that's been one of the reasons the Saints have had these hard exits. And I think this is the first time in 3 years where we're going to get a fully healthy Alvin Kamara in the playoffs. Hopefully, they have one more game to go. But having him fully healthy in the playoffs, that's going to be really big for the Saints this playoff season.
Would it be nice to get Michael Thomas back as well? That'd be a great catch for the Saints.
Great thing. We need the Bears to not be terrible. Mitchell Trubisky be great for 1 week, Mitch. And the Saints, no injuries on Sunday. Get to 12-4. Get a bye. Get an extra week of rest. The playoffs, look, the NFC, Eric, is a complete mess behind the Packers. The Rams, their quarterback probably has a broken thumb.
Right.
Kyler Murray, quarterback for Arizona, he's got a hurt shoulder.
Quickly.
There's nobody besides Green Bay that any Saints fan should be especially worried about.
So you're only worried about the Packers in the playoffs?
I'm only worried about the Packers in the playoffs. Give me anybody else. If the Saints, if they don't get to Green Bay in the NFC Championship, if they don't face Green Bay in the NFC Championship, I'm going to come on this show and I will be crying and drunk and maybe not fully clothed. That's where I'm at with the 2020.
Like a normal Monday. All right.
Yeah.
Good seeing you, Ralph. Thank you very much.
Good seeing you, Eric.
Okay, we should mention that the Saints' final game of the regular season is against the Panthers on Sunday at 3:25 in North Carolina. It's a game that really does mean something. So go Saints. All right, Alexandra.